What's up everybody? Welcome to At The Desk. On today's show we check out Ghost Recon, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. Okay, so Ghost Recon Wildlands is the latest installment of the Ghost Recon franchise, this time being done by Ubisoft Paris. And you know, I'm not like the biggest Ghost Recon fan, I gotta admit right now. I used to play the game back in the day when it first came out, but what I did like about Ghost Recon back in the day was the co-op side of it. Because whenever you play anything with friends, it beats a single player campaign anytime. I mean, you can have a good story and things like that, but the kind of fun you have with a buddy next to you, you can't match that stuff. And that's kind of why I like Ghost Recon. And this new one, I did not sort of, I wasn't looking at it at first, even though the trailers and everything came out. I know I have some friends who were just crazy about the game as soon as they saw it. I have one guy who's got a wallpaper on his desktop that he's had for months, and he's just eagerly waiting for the game to come out. But me, I sort of got into it because I started playing The Division in December, which was like something I picked up for the Christmas sale on Steam, and I really enjoyed it. I love The Division. I've put so many hours into it. And I thought that Ghost Recon Wildlands was going to be a bit like that, like sort of like an open world game you play with your friends and stuff. And even though it is an open world game, which is sort of like the whole Ubisoft thing right now, they're making everything open world. Aside from being an open world game and a third-person shooter, that's kind of where the similarities with The Division stop. Because The Division is more like an MMO. It's got the bullet sponge enemies. You have your builds with the different gear sets. You find your weapons. It has that sort of Borderland aspect to it, where you have those guns with the different perks. But Ghost Recon Wildlands, on the other hand, is more, I would relate it more to something like GTA 5. In fact, when I started playing it, I was getting massive GTA 5 online vibes from it. And I love GTA 5 online. I played that game to death. In fact, I played it so much, I didn't even touch the single player campaign. I just did that first mission where you steal the 2 cars just to unlock the online mode. And that's all I did. I clocked like hundreds of hours just playing the online mode with my friends, just collecting cars and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I like about Ghost Recon Wildlands. I was sort of fortunate enough to get the beta access for it a couple of weeks back, and I played that beta to death. It was just like the most fun. But I would say it was fun because of the co-op. I did play it single player on the off chance every now and then when my friends weren't online, and I think if it was only single player, I would not be as hooked as I am now, because the AI for your team, it's competent, it's there, but it's not something that I would rely on. In fact, most of the time I would just ignore it and just do my own thing. But once your friends come in, because of the open-ended nature of the missions and the open world, it just leads to all kinds of organic fun.
Yeah, I'm ready. Set? Yep. 1, 2, 3, go.
Nice. Ghosts, man! We just ghosted the man! IGN likened the game to something like Metal Gear Solid 5. It's sort of like Metal Gear 5, but co-op. And I've played Metal Gear 5, whereas Metal Gear 5 is, even though it is an open world, it does seem to have a little bit more focus to it. Whereas this one, it's like, here's the tools you have, here's your guns, here's your mission, go nuts. Here's Bolivia, where the game is set, do what you want to do. And I think the game will be as much fun for you as your friends allow it, if that makes sense. If you have a bunch of friends, like 3 friends to be exact, you and 3 other people, who are just really good at just making good of a bad situation with the laughs and whatever, then this game is going to be like a barrel of monkeys. You're going to have a lot of fun with it. But if you don't have friends to play with and you're going to be opting for doing like online matchmaking and stuff, I can't guarantee if it's going to be that much fun. But for me personally, because of the co-op nature of it, and because I got to play with friends, I loved Wildlands. It was good. Some people have also complained about the lack of tactical stuff in the game. I mean, you do stuff like survey bases with your drone before you go in. You definitely can't go in guns blazing, because even though the enemies aren't bullet sponges, you're not a bullet sponge either, so if you take a couple of hits, you will go down. So you have these moments where you sort of find a base and you have your friends, and like one guy's got a sniper. I was a sniper. I'll be like with my sniper rifle up on a mountain or something, and then you got a guy like down at the bottom in the bushes with a shotgun, some guy with his AK-47 or whatever, and you got everything planned to a T, and you go, okay, go, sink shot, and you take out like 3 baddies or whatever, or 4 baddies, and then something goes wrong, you missed one guy, or like a truck pulls up with some people, and it just goes to hell. But because it's co-op, it just adds to the fun, and that's what I love about it. Like it's like the unpredictability that the open world brings to it is something that's a lot of fun, and I can see that sort of adding a bit of game time to it. But yeah, some people are saying it's not as tactical as they want it to be, and you know, it's a casual. If I hate to use the word, I've said this before, I hate to use the word casual because it's got a bad connotation, but it is just a fun game. It's not going to train you to be a ghost in real life, but it is like a fun thing to just boot up with your friends and just muck around in. And if that's what you want, man, you should check it out. You actually can try it out for yourself, because on the 23rd of this month, the open beta for Ghost Recon Wildlands comes out, and you can start pre-downloading it on the 20th of this month. And the closed beta was about 20 gigs, roughly about 20 gigs, but they are adding a few new things, like a new area in the open beta, so it might be a little bit bigger than 20 gigs, just a heads up. But you can start pre-downloading it and check it out for yourself, but get some friends though. Like I said, it's doable on your own, but I can guarantee a lot of fun with your friends. The game itself comes out next month on the 7th, I believe, in the States, and the 8th for us here in the Pacific, in Fiji, New Zealand, Australia, and all that. And I'm looking forward to it. And for those of you who have played the closed beta, what do you think of the game? What are your thoughts on it? Am I right about the co-op thing? Let me know in the comment section below, alright? Otherwise, until next time, thanks for watching.